The pieces of the puzzle are falling together. And the big picture is horrifying and unbelievable. I will tell the others about this, but I still can't make myself believe it. The Reds have infected Oktyabrskaya, a peaceful station denizens of which never suspected anything, with an unknown deadly virus. And then their mop-up squads entered it under the pretense of saving the station from the epidemic, and eliminated everyone they could. Women, children, old people, to prevent the infection from spreading. And if all this is true, then me and Anna could be infected too. We've been saved from being killed, but we don't know if we're going to survive for long.
I have a feeling that everything will end soon. We won't survive this war, Artyom. No one will. I feel alone again, like when I was a girl and Father was away on a mission. Nothing around me, empty and cold, as if I were just a spark from the fire flying away and then gone. It's hard for me to tell you these things, Artyom, but I want to feel that I'm alive. Touch me.
Well, there seems to be nothing wrong with you. Congratulations, youngsters. You, Artyom, may go. While you, Anna, you have to stay some more. We need to finish treating your wound.
Thank God.
Well, what are you waiting for? Go!
Go, Artyom. I'll find you as soon as they finish patching me up.
Come here, darling. Don't look there.
What's that, Papa?
Nothing. It's all right. Just don't look.
When are we going to go home?
Soon. Very soon.
Where's Mommy? Where did they take her?
Mama's home already. We'll be with her soon.
I miss her. I want to go see her now.
You will. But in just a little bit.
I don't believe this. There were at least 2 more packs left.
Listen, how much do you think we can use up in one day?
Not this much. There's almost no new patients.
As if the old ones don't need that.
And how many live to become old ones?
Well, less and less of them are dying. So perhaps it's come to an end. Who's that? Can you see the face?
As if... looks like 8 bucks. Yes, it's 8. Semetsky, Yuri.
And used to say he'd outlive us all.
Well, all bets are off now. They're going to cut away soon too.
You're damn right.
God save me, please. 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 God save me, please.
утробно нарабатывала Федора, болезнью одержимого. Отпусти ему все согрешения его. Подай ему исцеление от болезни. Возврати ему здравие и силы телесные. Подай ему долгоденственное житие, мирные твои и примирные блага. Да вместе с нами приносит благодарственные мольбы тебе. Всещедрому Богу и Создателю нашему, Пресвятая Богородица, всесильным заступлением Твоим, помоги мне умолить Сына Твоего, Бога моего, об исцелении раба Божия Федора. Все святые и ангелы Господни, молите Бога о недурном рабе его Федоре. Аминь.
Hey!
Don't stand here, it's dangerous.
Anybody! Somebody! Hey! You're not going to get away with this. I'm completely healthy. You're like me, I'm giving a quarter. Suka!
Ask the doctor, please.
Take him away at least. Are you trying to infect me or what? Huh? Hey! So? What do I do now? What do I do, doctor?
Sasha?
Well, you know the prospects as well as I.
You're killers. I know. Not doctors. I know, but still. Hey!
You were instructed on the safety
Anybody?
precautions.
Help!
On the gloves, on the mask. You signed the papers.
Yes, I did. But the kids, how was I supposed to talk to them with a mask on? They were scared. They were crying.
Yes, but you didn't save them, and you doomed yourself. We're short on people as it is, Pridurak. You could have helped so many.
Yes. Yes, I could.
All right, we'll start with symptomatic treatment and see where it takes us. A mild form has cropped up lately. There are even some cases of recovery. Let's be optimistic.
Where's my wife? Let me go!
You can't go into the vault. Go through the lab.
So, I don't have to remind you about the gloves and the mask.
Yes, I know that.
Perfect. Now, you take the temperature every hour. Blood samples every 3 hours. Call me at once should any parameters deviate from the pattern.
Of course.
You see, there's only been 2 cases with good prospects so far. We must study them carefully.
Yes, I understand.
Great.
They've been told to handle their stuff, and yet look at all this shit.
Well, what's there to do?
They got off easy, but we got to pack all that.
Yeah? Yeah, what's the point, huh? Should just burn it with the corpses and be done with it.
They say it's to find the source of infection. Bullshit, if you ask me. No way to do that now.
Well, those at the top know better.
The guard room is that way.
Don't stand in the way, please.
So, is the epidemic slowing down?
Looks like it, but let's check the facts. What do we know?
First of all, the new samples all show acute monocytosis.
True. Samples 317 to 323. Monocytosis.
Yet we already know the virus targets monocytes specifically.
It always did. All the previous samples only have neutrophils of the nucleus.
This can only mean one thing. This strain is becoming less virulent. But let's not rush to conclusions. We'll check the rest first.
So, were you able to isolate the agent?
Yes and no. It is an Ebola virus strain. Trying to cultivate it is useless. It's basically non-virulent now. Without the original strain,
You can't go in there. It's a high danger zone.
Doctor, you know I'm no medic. Please explain.
I'm sorry. Here are the facts. In the first 2 days, the mortality rate was around 95%. In the third, it dropped to about 25%. Today, we only have 2 new infected, and they have a light infection, prospects of recovery looking promising. Now, as you understand, Moscow never was a natural habitat for this virus, and in its wild form, it remains dangerous much longer.
So, what does all this mean?
It is not a regular virus. It's a weapons-grade strain, engineered to achieve maximum lethality within a short time, and then turn harmless.
Damnation. Where did it come from?
I have heard of a new generation of bioweapons based on this virus being developed before the war. But where did it surface from now, after all these years?
Bioweapons? My God. Just in case, I have some Rangers' questions. One of them could have brought this surprise from the past to the metal.
I feel perfect!
Ah, that's great. I'm really happy for you. You just stay here for a day, your cold gets better, and we'll let you go back to the others.
And why would I sit here because of a simple cold?
We are going to make sure it's just a cold, and you're free to go.
But I've had this cold for a long time. Other than that, I feel great.
Oh, that's just perfect. Means we've nothing to fear. Means that the day after tomorrow, you can go back.
Why not now?
Well, it's the rules, you know. You also know what happens to those who break rules here, don't you?
I do. There's less and less people infected. Mild cases are cropping up. Seems way too early. This plane
Don't stand here, it's dangerous.
But what from?
Be on your way.
You! Yes, you! You can come too!
Halt, stop! Stop or I'll shoot! That asshole. We told him to stop. Every day. It never stops. Paperwork. Some assholes. They just can't stay quick.
They got nothing better to do. They crawl around here looking fancy.
Move! Move! You can't stay here!
I'm here! I'm happy to know that you and Anna are all right. We can't afford to waste time being sick now. The Dark One we're looking for could really be the last one. We can't lose him. Let's go.
I have to go, but I have to go back for her insulin. She'll die without it.
Yo, boys, I'm here. I can't let you go.
How can we buy anything when all we had is back there? And Hansa charges so much. Please.
Hansa gave you shelter. Stand back.
Shelter to die.
I said stand back.
So we stay for a little longer?
Yes, until reinforcements arrive.
All right. They aren't going to start shit while we're here. But there's something on my mind.
What? The epidemic?
No, it's the fact that they got here in the first place. Why are they so active lately? Why so many patrols? Why send a squad to a plagued station?
Would they be gearing up for another war with the Nazis?
Doesn't look like it. They'd concentrate their forces at the Reich border then. But now they're spreading them thin.
A demonstration of force? Who needs Sparta now when the Reds are solving all the problems?
Could be so. Sure thing. They won't be able to replace us completely. But putting some pressure on their superiors, that they could do.
Well, let's leave and see.
Damn right.
Damn, am I glad to see you alive and healthy, Artyom. We'd go with you, but we'll have to wait till the Hansa reinforcements arrive. And you're on a tight schedule. Well, I wish you luck. See you back at the base. With it or on it, soldier. Hi, Artyom. Let's talk later. I'm on guard now.
Hi, Artyom. Can't talk now. About in a couple of hours.
So what about my luggage? What is it?
Read the pamphlet again, or listen to the broadcast, for Christ's sakes. They've either been disinfected or disposed of.
But they took everything from me.
Where's your stub?
What stub?
When they took your stuff for disinfection, you signed on a card and were given a stub. Where is it?
Ah, that... here.
Well, see how easy this is? And you took so much time.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
Young man, you've seen what's happening here. They won't even let me go take the insulin. And I can't buy it. Everything we have is at home. Could you help me? Please. Thank you. I'm forever in your debt.
The refugees sure were lucky, because Tomlin's Rangers were here. Corbett's men clearly didn't expect to be met with machine gun fire.
Well, they let us out, but now...
Oh, just passing by, are you?
So, all this stuff still there? Of course. What were you thinking?
I was thinking you had the brain to take something with you.
What prevented you if you're so smart?
Don't snap at me, bruh. What do we do now?
What else? Sit on our asses.
And if they come to collect?
We just tell them where. Let them collect themselves.
And the Reds?
Well, they could move out before that.
Yeah, right. Looks like they're there for good.
We'll think of something.
You better be fast.
Let's think then. Well, I don't...
Shit, some thinker you are.
Damn! How long do we have to wait? I'm dying of hunger. Is it done yet, Tatiana?
It is not. The stove is not heating up. How am I supposed to make it boil?
Come on, give it already!
It's still raw. It'll take at least 20 minutes.
Damn! That's so long!
Yes, officer?
Well, Hansa could not protect the station without help, but they did provide shelter for the refugees and the hospital. Perhaps that could help them.
Papers. What papers? Yours, passport.
It was in the bag, and they burned it.
Who can confirm your identity?
They're all dead. Dead. The kids the day before yesterday. Wife yesterday. I alone survived. Alone.
But how can I let you through without identification?
But I'm me.
Yes, and I am myself, but where's your proof?
What am I to do?
Your station was small. Look for somebody with papers who knows you.
But they're all dead. Or quarantined.
Wait then.
For how long?
I can't help you otherwise.
Sorry. Due to quarantine, this part of station is off limits now for outsiders. Even for the Rangers.
Look, Sergeant, can't you tell us what's happening there? They don't let us check. And the rumors.
Quarantine is no fun and games, as you understand. There have been some casualties. The medics are doing their best.
Well, let's hope this is enough. And here, what should we do?
Let's hope. And you should work just as usual. And take the rumors with a grain of salt.
Thank you. I see.
Hello, Ranger.
The bitches, they could have just shot us. But no, they want us to suffer.
Sorry, that's forbidden without a permit.
That's our man. Lay this one through. We could burn it. I think you should stock up on filters and ammo, Artyom. We probably won't have such a chance anytime soon after this.
Well, we sure got lucky the Rangers were here.
Why did they fight anyway? What do they care for us or the refugees?
That's what puzzles me. Where's the profit? Nobody signed any contracts with them. We didn't even promise anything. What were they thinking?
Nothing. It's their job. The Polish Rangers were doing stuff like this from the very beginning.
What? Fighting the Reds?
Nah, if there's an epidemic, dangerous mutants, anything, then Polish sends the Spartans to handle the situation.
And what's up now?
They came because of the epidemic, but we already set up the quarantine and the Reds cleared out the source. So they helped us out so that the Reds don't get too enthusiastic.
And what's the profit Polis is making here? They're far from here and the epidemic wouldn't reach them.
The States had that arranged long ago. Police handle stuff like this, and nobody touches them. They're neutral. They also handle negotiations if there's a war or shit like that.
Ah, I get it now.
I see. Don't start a war but benefit from the results. Yes, that's good business.
Sure, but we're not doing commerce to make a loss either.
Hi.
Come here, Ranger. I got great weapons. Come again, Ranger. Come on, take a look. I bet you don't have these in Sparta.
Best buckshot is made in Hansa. You can take that to the bank. Great rounds, very powerful. Turn out to be quite economical. Just buy these. They'll prove a great investment. Come here, Ranger. Let's haggle. These knives are very economical. You can reuse them. One grenade can take multiple targets out. Very profitable. The incendiaries are a great competitive advantage. Hey, some throwing knives. Cheap. Come again.
Artyom, take note of the funds Hansa expends on this quarantine. And they are generally quite reserved with their money. Perhaps they are aiming for an additional trump card to use in negotiations at Polis.
Oh, a ranger! Give me 5!
Attention on the platform. Opening the airlock.
Good luck in the tunnels, Ranger!